shaking, too much land taking, too much manipulating, too much you hear but you shaking, too much of a friend yet you stuck through Nathan. Complain too much instigating, too much insinuating, you too much of an agent. Celebrities too, heavenly bodies got you stargazing, dilated peoples, stark amazement, top chart chasing, your heart racing, spellbound, too much dark sayings. Am I saying too much in my paint can graffiti art, spraying too much to spark in the dark basement day, breaking too much, these minds operate too much evil, way too much for me, yo. Now with all the fake check-ins, either you're from the soil or you're not. And if this ain't even a half, they displace you engine, replace you engine, erase you through paper. Genocide engine, land session agreements, a fake space. View engine change, dates to purposely misplace you engine. Egg shouting, tax you on your own. Land engine, you a child, not a grown woman, a grown man engine. In fact, you black, you let person in all caps on them contracts. Legal fiction, non-living show. Damn engine, how long will you let them debase you, deface you? And engine, no one is coming to save you. A great new world awaits you, engine. They intend to continue to rape and enslave you, bound to a remix of religion. A graven image that reset the same station. They played you, engine, and say unseen hand. You should straight can't slay you, engine. But it's the return of the ancient ones. We back. Hold fast, let me get that. Out to lift that, gift rap, not with rendering. Shit chat, shit back on back and forth. On platforms for an inch or scratch. Rich that for a Kit Kat or a Big Mac. Temporary consignment that don't kiss back. Shit's whack. We here to get our shit back. Restoration of what was overthrown. American engines, old organic gold, not provolone. Home alone, all foreigners gone. Shafati, shoot, Hebrew, mush, Mason, Moorish, cornerstone. Fraternal orders up, harsh wrong. You know substantial foundation, flawless zone. Bottom of this pit up, broken promises. Home through landlines or cordless phones. Lines like ley lines, aligned with constellations. Rocks cry out till the land, till the sword is gone. And cord is grown, the war is on. Our words won't. Sure. With all forms off the land. It includes all you corporations, all you different nationalities. Anything that isn't American engine, you can get the fuck off. We ain't playing this time. You understand exactly what y'all motherfuckers do. I'll kick you up. Indigenous resistance. Warrior spirit. TRU Island. This is for my peoples. Jah. Too much debate, too much hating, too much faking, too much grand staging, too much handshaking, too much land taking, too much manipulating, too much you hear but you shaking, too much of a friend yet you stuck through Nathan. Complain too much instigating, too much insinuating, you too much of an agent. Celebrities too, heavenly bodies got you stargazing, dilated peoples, stark amazement, top chart chasing, your heart racing, spellbound, too much dark sayings. Am I saying too much in my paint can graffiti art, spraying too much to spark in the dark basement day, breaking too much, these minds operate too much evil, way too much for me, yo. Now with all the fake check-ins, either you're from the soil or you're not. engine land session agreements, a fake space. View engine change dates to purposely misplace you engine. Ain't shouting, tax you on your own. Land engine, you a child, not a grown woman, a grown man engine. In fact, you black, lit person in all caps on them contracts. Legal fiction, non-living show. Damn engine, how long will you let them debase you, deface you? No one is coming to save you. A great new world awaits you. Engine, they intend to continue to reign and enslave you. Bound to a remix of religion. Engraving adversary set the same station. They played you engine the same unseen hand. You just wait, can't slay you engine. But it's the return of the ancient ones. Fast, let me get that. Out the biz that. Different, not rhetoric. Shit chat, shit back, go back and forth. On platforms for an inch or stretch. Rich that for a Kit Kat or a Big Mac. Temporary get shipping, that don't kiss back. Shit sweat. We here to get our shit back. Restoration of what was overthrown. Indigenous resistance. Warrior spirit.
And my music, and a lot of this music, it's only talking about the suppressed rising. I mean, the oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's all. That's what my music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So the only people that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who could have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that.
3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. Time for change, got a bounce up. The oppressor's about to get housed up. I'ma lay him out, execution's down. Too late for the apologetic claim. You wrapped in a cloak of blame by God. That's overdue. Your time is in the end. Locked down silent without sin. You put me on the letter, but justice the wind. The oppressor's about to get rolled down. With suppressors attached to the war zone. Revolution gets started in the Arizona. I'm a messenger popping like Farrakhan. Backed by the honorable who sits at the pinnacle. Who judges the hypocritical, cynical, and the political simple. My thinking is critical. I'm just meditating of the actions of a protective service. I'm quick to pull the clock, blast and kill. This don't take any type of skill. I'm ill of all citizens who have it to understand. Over Neil's too late when the caps get bent. Don't believe the TC type. Going hits, close the home. You gotta act the bone, put a gas the dome. When it's on the zone, all red of my vision through sight. It's gonna be killed whenever I fight. From above, I'll be given the right. So you better be ready to ride tonight. On the way to the dawn daylight. We gon' burn them out, so gon' have some kite. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor.
Now you keep spilling your water. That's exactly what we're gonna drink. Nothing.
No weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender.
This world is such a, and when I say this world, I don't mean in an ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a, gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like, you taught that from school, everywhere. Big business. You want to be successful? You want to be like Trump? Gimme. Push. Step. Crush. That's how it all is. And it's like, nobody ever stopped.
Watch time and space rock the great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart that thy sun ray, my art her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make knowledge one is when time and space rock the great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart as thy sun ray, my art her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make knowledge one is when the run and bass rock. I rose up, took a shower, purified my auric field, took copper for a wall to ensure my chlorophyll is pumping. Done some curls for sure, I more to build solid foundation. My crown chakra core and heel, pound the pavement. Sacred ground, freedom I stand for. Free all political prisoners of war, man or woman and child. Rid the land of all foreign and alien entities. I decree this morning, send them back to whence they came. Is the peace laugh or war cry, whatever the relevant name of each path, simple highest form, spiritualities, how you teach math. A humble beast is still a beast. Now feel the beast wrath, rain fire on them, and the internet forms, sigils, emojis, and the avatars that wore them. Destroy this de facto government and its quarrels. Establish Big Mom's household, she may restore him. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Ways the heart as I sun ray, my art her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fake, marks once we make knowledge born is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Ways the heart as I sun ray, my art her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fake, marks once we make knowledge born is when rhyme and bass drop. The next host, note to self, quit playing, hit the gas. This shaft is called my turn, take the risk and smash. Most of them got vaccinated with chips in their ass, plus rapper sacrificing each.
Yo, what's cracking, everybody? What's happening? What's happening? I was eating a couple of dried pieces of mango. And I really enjoyed it. A little too sweet for me, but how y'all doing today? I'm gonna read a little bit here in a minute, but I'm gonna address something, okay? And y'all see why I put it up there, and then I put George Orwell, you know. I actually have it wrote down in my notes, but I'm just gonna see if I can pull it up real quick and read it to you. I literally have. I was counting last night while I was reading The Dome and Outer Space Projection. I'm going to read that to you all later on today. We're going to get back into other books because it's important to read all that, okay? But I move with the time because things speed up and most of y'all aren't attentive to it. But I have over 1,500 tabs open. All information. Anyway, let me pull this up. I was sitting there counting them last. Let me count this. I lost my mind. Anyway, it's right. I'm gonna type it. It comes right on up. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna read it verbatim. As a PDF, you can download as well. I'm just going through pulling DVDs out. I got some I never opened. I used to sell like the music video DVDs for like $5 and $10 on the D train at night when I was coming home. Because everybody when I patrol the streets of Guardian Angels, when I would always at Circus at the place where Curtis Lever had his radio station. I believe it's still there. I don't know if he still has it, but where we used to meet up and sit up in the lounge with all the vending machines and talk about the night's prayers while he was on the radio. And he would come out and be like, "Yo, guys, ready to head out?" And everybody make sure that they got fiat on their SIM cards, on their cell phones. We all search each other, make sure nobody have no knife, no brass. Well, some of us carried brass knuckles. I didn't. No mace, no guns, and we had to do that to each other. All right. There were laws that we had to apply by, but we trained in martial arts harder or as hard as any real Shotokan or karate or Shaolin monk. We trained There were days we put in like 8 hours of martial training and boxing, like, and had some of the best, like some of the professional boxers would come through and run through us, like that's why I tell people, like, it wasn't every guardian angel, but those of us who had those backgrounds, training with James Stretch and all that over at Brooklyn, Coney Island. He passed away some years ago, a few years ago, right? But and no other notable martial artists, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. We were doing grappling. I told you I was studying. I got choked out. I don't know, about 20-something times when I was in Brazil because of my baby's mama, and because I was a martial artist, I never challenged anybody until afterwards, you know. But I was known for, and they would say, because they knew I studied capoeira, that I was notorious for kicking them upside their head before when they shoot, hit them with a knee when they're coming down. And they was like, okay, well, we want you to wrestle, Mr. Branch. And I was like, no, I'm stopping you. I know what you're going to choke me out. You're probably going to let me. And then they were teaching me how to maintain with small punches, power. I'm a power puncher at 2 to 3 inches. Like I'm going to break your ribs. If I'm right on you and your rib is right next to me, like, I'm speaking on things that are practical. I'm not going to say something that's menagerie. And I've broken numerous people's ribs with 3 inches, just jackhammering them. So with that being said, in those days, you know what I'm saying, I used to carry a backpack that would carry 100 CDs that I was getting from my African and some Jamaican brothers in Manhattan, in Harlem, and Manhattan as well. And I used to get them for $1. Sometimes when they see me coming, because I such good business, and I'm talking about perfect copies, not with somebody's head and somebody holding the camera up there, you know. I'm talking about the official, like, bootleg recordings, like, and they would give me like 2 for $1. Now I sold them for 5 and 10, depending on which one it was, and if the case, because sometimes I knew where to go and get the casings, and actually have the better print where it almost looks like the real thing. So we have bootleg, but I'll be on the train after, you know, like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and the guys be waiting, some pouring too, because they be like, yo, Reg, you got that one I asked for? Yeah, I got heavy bottom mamas, you know what I'm saying, ebony mamas and shit. But and that was always in the front. But all the other ones were any movie that was coming out within the next 2 weeks are out at that moment, you know what I'm saying? So I actually have some. I'm like, I can depart with everything, but like I'm saying, like right here, I'm gonna show you right quick, right these right here, right? Like, this was the first copy of 300 that came out bootleg, perfect, and we carried it in these so we can carry a lot more, up to like 1,000 DVDs, okay? And then the original Star Wars, these are perfect copies, all right? Well, it's from back then, you know what I'm saying? I made these, I printed these out on my computer, all the original ones, right? And then the stand, it's bootleg, right? But you would think that it's the real deal. And the problem is, let me show you something. It even looks like the real deal. $5 and $10, you know what I mean? Okay, so, and I was going through them and I was like, and then I separated the ones that are real ones from those that I sold. And it's a ton over here. It's something that I'm actually going to keep so we can set up a projector and a sheet for everybody to sit back and watch some few movies from the, you know, from the past. Pay them no mind. This is what's going to be. Okay, I'm leading to something. Follow along. So anyway, I'm gonna ask y'all a big why. Why? That's what it was. And I want to make sure you're clear. I'm gonna ask you this why. I want you to think about it. If you start responding real quick, I know that you're full of shit. I know that you're lying. That you're lying to yourself. Let me shut you out, and then we'll take it from there, okay? What was that? Is that really Jah Brickz, man? No, that's your bastard saying, okay. Ganja, what's up? Handle the business, Ganja. Don't be so busy. Olmec, you too. Wrenched up. I ain't baby go slaughter. Olmec. Millennials. Patricia Griffith. What's going on? What's going on, mama? Hey, I ain't saying you. What's going on? Dab D. What's going on? Always abundance. You know what I'm saying? Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to throw it out. I'm going to share a few things. I just want y'all to listen to this. Some people may feel some kind of way, move beyond that. Because hopefully I can break it down in a way that most people can have a deeper understanding. You know, and I want you to understand. I don't want you to stand under me. I want y'all actually to get it. Brian Gill, what's going on, beloved? What's happening? Just say your sentient relatives, bro. That's it, man. Let's keep it simple. Javas is saying, Yeah, well, you're starting off. There's nobody old, and everybody's old. If you want to maintain yourself in the physical world, this is not the place for you. All right, beloved. Hey, Joe, with that fake name, if you want to sit there, what's he talking about? The same parliament trick of a worthless piece of machine that can't function now, and somebody who's paid to be stupid. You're in the wrong place. I don't give a where you're at in this so-called world. You're barking down the wrong tree. There's nothing barking up at you. All right? I tell you what, let me help you out, fraud. There you go. You've been removed. So that way they don't, I'm just reading it to see if you're worthy or worthy not. Because they don't have to look at that. And some of them will just see it ignored. We don't need that imprint on their mind of your fucktardness. Don't explain nothing else to the worthless. Yeah, I'll tell you what, faggot Jew. Go on about your life. Sit there, if you're in Brooklyn, if you're in Palestine, anywhere in the world, your little punk ass Zionist self, and do that. That's the best thing you can do. Now, why? As to the why, the question for you, loved ones. Why do y'all even allow yourselves, because I'm still seeing a lot of people, for years I've watched, argue with meaningless individuals. I know these individuals come over here and look at my videos, and I know they have ADHD and HD. I know that they can't function normally. I'm not bad mouthing. It's going to make you feel some kind of way. I don't care. I want you to address yourself. Okay? Why is it that so many? It's about still looking a certain way, being cute, this, that, and the other. I'm strong, blah, blah, blah. You know what it's feeding, right? Ego. But regardless of that, cannot stop arguing with certain individuals and stop attempting to prove to these monkeys who don't matter. It's not even arguing with a machine. You're supposed to be able to recognize that right off the bat. I don't care how well, because most people don't, the etiquette is far from perfect, and then there are those who are proper and don't even know what the words they're fucking using. Then I give y'all a thing to look at yesterday, right? An analogy using facts. That you have people, individuals, people, sentient ones walking around who want for nothing and are hungered, and they go to feed themselves because I told you 87 to 98% of the trees here are all male and there's no females. Why? Because they don't want you to be able to eat. Who in the hell said that's all right? Why is it the people have not armed up, joined together, and says not no more? See why? Because you have dumbass pale skins who think they're native. They think they're indigenous. They think they're everything but who the fuck they are. You have a bunch of, listen, you have a bunch of melanated people, darker melanated, right? Compared to the light skin, who think they're from somewhere else. They don't know their real history, and they're a product of the symposium of the enemy. And the enemy looks like both sides. It affects both sides. And then you have those who want to convert to the existence of something that doesn't exist in their ranks. And we, as the real ones, walk around this world dispersed in ignorance, whether they're in UK, whether they're in the Ivory Coast of Africa, whether they're on the Caribbean or whatever else. This is the thing that nobody wants to address. And yet y'all will waste time arguing with motherfuckers and they fake history. Every time, every reservation I've been on, everybody I've dealt with, everybody I talked to, I said, I want to see your documents. I want to see your family history. I said, I'm going to show you mine right now. Bam! This motherfucker family goes back to the goddamn fake ass 1100s, real family. These motherfuckers family go back no further than 1890. Oh, it's oral. No, it's not. Oral means gathering around with thousands of relatives where the elders of the whole pack sit in the midst and tell like they did us. You are not doing that. It has not been done. Why are y'all arguing with these individuals? They just want to sit there and rebuff. You sat there and say, what did you build? What have you created? What did you invent? And then their little feelings are hurt, and so they act accordingly. And you're supposed to act accordingly too? Why Do you still do it? It seems like you're attempting to prove more to yourself than that. No, there's some people who are very eloquent at tearing these individuals down, but all they do is because it's not serious with them. They're not real. They haven't been nowhere. They don't know nothing. Why are you still arguing with them? Why are you still holding court with those who regurgitate stuff they never found it themselves? You have this idiot who goes to shoot at Trump, or the second one, whatever, right? Trump don't know this part of the game. That's like all the CIA, FBI operatives that have been put down by their own teams. Oswald, the little youngin who was training to be an agent, and they bust him in the head with some ignoramuses with another gun who fought in some stupid, worthless ass war because they're all dumb and bought it. Let me take you over here. This is how it works. There's a vent, there's a function, words are passed between the orders. And they go and they look at these individuals. And they says, and they go and say, hey, look, we're having a meeting downtown at da-da-da. Could you be there? Well, absolutely. Now, this individual might be coming up, have a little business opportunity, this, that, and other, or still wants to stay in a fracas or the game. Just an example. So the event's 237 in Halstead, individual shows up, and there's several others. Some black and men type shit. They're taken around, very politeness, quaintness. These individuals aren't showing their real face because that's how you don't find out who it is you need. So out of these several individuals, they're aware that there's only really 3 hopefuls. But yet they must circumvent it because anything can happen at any moment. And in this building, they have a lift. And it goes down. Further down than anybody can imagine. And these people are taken one at a time and shown rooms and shown things that nobody else knows. And they look at the reactions based on the contemporary of who they are. Then they take these individuals. Then they have them sign like what you consider NDA. And separately, they're interviewed by separate partitions of separate individuals. Well, they found their 3. These individuals don't have a big extensive family. They're not in a relationship, no children or nothing. Those 4 might be put to the task to work or might be removed or liquidated. Those other 3 or 4, depending. Sometimes you get a luck, it might be a 5. Those individuals will never be missed. Now, in your limelight, you won't even question, did you see Bill? Or because that's not how it moves. These individuals now are taken off and trained far from you in some Mojave remote place in the Midwest or whatever. Underground caverns and stuff where they wear different clothes and different diets from you with better air. And they come back out here functioning at a higher level. Perverted, but because they've been given something that you haven't, while it's been taken from you. So you're gonna sit here and waste your how you say it? Your illustrated existence while you're attempting to put together the book. Small paper, a little small pocket book. Pocket-like book, But attempting to teach them as if these individuals, as if they give a fuck. When you should be about elevating yourself and stop arguing with meaningless trepidation. I just want to know, why do you do it? I can't wait to hear the big mouths and the snappy putting it off, because shade joking means that you hear it, but you won't say it here. You won't communicate, you won't call, you won't say, what do you mean, brother or sister? You know what I'm saying? You'll sit over there and because that's what you know how to do. And then instead of really paying attention to what's being said. Is anybody knocking on your door? Could we have a conversation with you? Do you think your little worthless ass information is validation enough for them to come? As far as they're concerned, everything you talk about is just as bad as the lie they're living. They had this little idiot young girl. I think she's stating that she's Ethiopian or some shit. And I haven't really heard her feelings. I'm not about that. And she's talking about who the Native American is. And I have to eloquently say, young bitch, because that's how you act. Like a little dog, waiting for all the little dogs to come and hunt so you can get breeded. All right? And that's the only species where that happens. Not with a wolf. Okay? Why you hollering all this while Haile Selassie punk ass was running, working for the OSS, the fucking League of Nations, attempting to get us off our fucking land with these dumbass Jamaicans talking about Haile Selassie out and all this other fucking ragapong bullshit. Those might be the real Irishmen, the remnants of them, who don't know no fucking better. Our people, our Harlem Hellfighters and all of them are going over there, blowing Italy's punk ass back, keeping them from fucking invading fucking Ethiopia. Before they change the C name and everything. That's right. So I'm not there to embarrass her, but see if she could eloquently be responsive, self-responsive, and respect herself and bow out of an argument. She has no motherfucking consistency. Because see, a lot of these new people born over here or going to school over here, first generation, don't you ever attempt to talk with that fake ass education system history and some doofy ass niggas. All right, just like I told a gang member reached out to me and I says, let me tell you something. If you're still running around C's up and pyro and all this shit and misleading the young men and you haven't gotten them together to move as one organism, worried about the feds and you still have too many feds upon you, or maybe you move like one of those feds. I'm going to break down the true acronym of feds. It's magic, but not right now. I have a story to tell. Okay? And I told him, you have fucked your own people over because you're fucked over. He wanted to attempt to respond back, negate some bullshit. I says, let me tell you something. You were 70 to 80% of you niggas claiming all this shit over there, all that problems, all the thousands of nigga and Peckerwood and Spanish feds who over there were fucking with y'all and fucking you up, misguiding you. You motherfuckers have done your own people the disservice when you could have had buildings, you could have had all kind of great shit, but at your lower staple of standards of fucking existence because of drugs, you become the lower part of the stupidest motherfuckers next to racists. And I'll be goddamn if you're gonna sit up here and try to lecture me on what the fuck your little worthless shit been through that you could have been subjugated elsewhere, because many motherfuckers have come from broken families and have succeeded and are telling the truth, as I and many others, while you motherfuckers sitting there worried about the young boy's booty you gonna stick your thing in and all the other bullshit when you get locked up because you ain't have no other choice, or you feel like instead of making it work in there, you motherfuckers have become absconded to being the weakest worthless motherfuckers in existence. I got life, so I'm just gonna, well, fuck them. They need to be on death row there. I mean, look at this. Right now, you got a state with this worthless ass fake fiduciary motherfucker calling himself a judge who's gonna execute an innocent man that they've already proved is innocent. Y'all need to be at that motherfucker's house, and no matter, and then one overseas and telling that motherfucker you won't sleep no more. You motherfuckers ain't ready for the big leagues. Do you understand what I'm saying here? You motherfuckers ain't ready for the big leagues. No, we don't need y'all. There's billions of motherfuckers and people who actually want to hear shit. We don't give a fuck about you. You've been timed out by, gone. Okay? American Indian Star Strike. What's going on, Mom? What's going on, beloved? I'm asking y'all a question. Y'all ain't responding. Y'all take fast any other time. I want to hear something before I get into reading. I want a response. I want to hear the whys. I want y'all to satisfy me, nurture my epitaph, my portrait, my physiology, my sentient, my existence. Because you don't say nothing to them over there doing it. You motherfuckers be liking on it. You got goofy niggas looking stupid and everything else. And I just look at them. All the big top talkers. Instafuck. Fake book. Twicky ticky tocky. Bro, Mac, what was the question? I had to step aside to help my young ones. Bro, you got to play it back, man, because that's a whole lot, man. I'm talking about gang member reached out to me at OG, like a little older than me, right? In the 70s. Crip nigga, you know what I'm saying? The fact that niggas is still wanting to sit there and argue with these motherfuckers who don't know their lie of life. The fact that I used to go on reservations, and regardless of what I lived on, they accept it because I actually had family fucking documents. That I don't have to show a goddamn body because I know. When they sit there talking about, oh, it's oral traditions, no, motherfucker. You've been here long enough to show where your family comes from fucking way back. You just got to have that shit. You fought in World War I, you fought in the Civil War, the fake-ass Civil War. You're supposed to have those fucking documents. And it goes supersedes that. These Mormon fucks, the ones who killed the guy who created it when they asked him to do it, who had a conscience at 30-something and says, maybe it's not for me. They set him up just like they set everybody else. They murdered him, and the fake-ass fucking Gujars took over the Mormon church, ran it just like they set up Scientology and all the other fake shit out here. I want to know why you still arguing with these dumb motherfuckers. Some of them work this ass contract and feds. They paid to be stupid and get you in your feelings and emotions. I want to know why regardless of you think you're cute, you're always worried about how you look, whatever the fuck it is, you're a family man, you're making ends meet, you think you're smart and intelligent when you haven't stepped into your own steed. I want to know, with opening up that compartmentalization, open it up, get all the information, and explain why you still want to debate. And see me, when I'm over there doing it, and they come over here to look, but all my shit's there, I'm just fucking with them. I'm renting space because these dumb motherfuckers don't know shit. I'm just getting them all wound up. I'm the guy that likes to play with stupid motherfuckers. Like food. You know, you toy with it before you. And then I give a hypothesis based on how they select individuals and how secret organizations pull people in and disperse of those who don't need, who shouldn't have seen what they saw. That doesn't even go a moratorium in history. Okay? Fellows, you're very correct. And the fact of the matter is, I have native brothers and sisters. I don't give a fuck. I know where most of them are from. But there are those here. You take a Negro in America, I'm using the term loosely because they're not African, and you mix them with a Spaniard, light skin or dark, a French, light skin or dark, a Scot, an Irishman, light or dark. Let me tell you about, if you've never been to Russia, if you've never been to Singapore, any Asian country, you're going to see guys with rounded, slanted eyes. Just like you see brothers, dark skin and Georgia and everything else. Doesn't mean it's Asian or this new made-up Asian theory. All right? And with that straight hair and everything, like certain relatives of mine who have that. Because of certain one German bloodline, two melanated German bloodline, they're not from Africa, they're melanated, one of the original Germans. All right? My family, I know my history. They're married in our family. It didn't change the dynamic anything, but when you go over there, if you watch the war, Ukraine and Russia, this worthless ass piece of shit, even that shit with them fake ass converts running around, damn near looking like niggas in the first place, fucking with the Philistines, one and two same people. All right? You get the slanted eyes, what considered Native Americans, yet they will ignore the Negro blood. And I've sat down and looked at their pictures, and I'm like, yo, who's that? Oh, that's my great-grandma. Well, that's the blood that makes you fucking indigenous. What do you mean? I says, your history starts with her when you claim this land. And I've sat down in too many houses on the reservations, and I've seen it. From Eagle Rock, and them fake-ass Jews playing Indian over there for the money. Eagle Rock Reservation, the Grand Canyon, all the buildings they blew up and tore up there at the highest level, or one of the highest levels in New Jersey. I actually stay up there. And I sit there going, so you're going to deny that relative? And what about the other ones? Oh, yeah, we got, and they open the book up. Holy shit! And because of the boarding school and the Indian training school my great-grand-fucking-mother worked at, training you, your great-grandmammy and pappy, or probably your great-great-grandmammy and pappy, to me would be nothing more than a great grandmammy and pappy. A great, yeah, 3, 2, yeah, something like that, whatever. 2, 3 times on that side, 2 times on mine, depending on your age. My great-grandmother hated that job. But because our people believed in our peace treaties, up until the Indian Civil Rights Act, before we were betrayed, to barter into something because it was not the one that we created, it was hijacked. And so they said, okay, well, we had the treaties. They never fucking stuck to our treaties. And they didn't want you to assimilate to our shit. You can never be us. Music. We ordained and created the origin of fucking music. That little, when I used to walk through the powwows, you don't even know the original people. We created them. It wasn't called a powwow in the first place. On the East Coast. And all of a sudden, like a whirlwind in the 60s, y'all took off with y'all. I don't want to hear we were doing it in the 50s and 40s. Bullshit. See, when you know something, you know something. When you don't know shit, you don't know shit. But because Hollywood, the liars of history, whitewashed everything and made everybody believe in all this other funky shit, steal from our people and create it, and yet here it is, everybody's winning back because they don't care. They feel like, oh, well, the world's going to be destroyed and everything fine, I'll fuck them. But because y'all don't know how to get it together and stand on laurels and morals, you think you know this fucking world when you've been mind fucked yourself? I want to know why, brothers and sisters, when you find out your truth, you do your genealogy, you realize DNA is bullshit, because nobody wants to listen to anybody that study medicine. They just want to listen to the motherfuckers who are running around the feds with the dismissive, as you know we're reading in Behold the Pale Horse. Why you don't exist? Oh, then it comes around, and now you got these little dismissive individuals work for the CIA saying, well, you know, some saying, oh, well, it's, you know, we have this stuff, and then some are saying, man, it's our shit. You can't wrap your head. Why even fret about it when all it does is rob you from elevating yourself? I want to know why y'all waste your time arguing with people who really don't fucking matter to them first. And if they believe in that lie, they have no proof. All you have are certain individuals debunking what Moors did. These dumb niggas who are not really Moors. These out of Africa theory niggas. These dumb, worthless motherfuckers. All right? And they're the ones who are fucking, certain groups in there are the ones photoshopping shit. And they've been doing that since motherfucking 1980s. 90s, excuse me. In the late 90s. Okay? And if you think Photoshop is not real, then go back and get some other books like this where it shows you literally photoshopping taking place. Okay? So if you have a hard time with existing fucking manuscripts and documents that show photo fucking shopping, the dumb niggas, your own motherfuckers, set you up. And then you got these other motherfuckers who are feds who know some shit, and they're going to pull the real pictures out. And I keep telling y'all motherfuckers, I was debunking them when I was in New York. Now, I want to know why you're still arguing with them when, if you've done the work and you know your truth. Instead of wasting your time with these individuals who are fucked up by the same system that fucked you up. All right? And the fact that there are meetings and there are individuals pulled to the background aside and there's a conversation held. Okay? People can't help themselves. They cannot help themselves. You have no time to be dealing with fucking monkeys in a cage. Now you can stay in that cage and play a game with the monkeys until the monkeys want to fucking evolve, or you can, if you're professing something and you well know it well, then you exist in that. All right? What was that? I try not to believe in this way that you speak of because I instantly regret arguing with idiots. Also, I could be wrong and I'm still very much a student. We're all students of life. And you know how they're prolific at? They sit there, if they get people who want to come and agitate and they think everything's going to end well for them, we'll see in the end. I don't give a fuck what they think, believe, or whatever. I don't give a fuck about the mentally ill-equipped, inadequate. I don't give a fuck about them. There's not even a word that can allude to what I actually, if I have a feeling, I don't. I don't care. And I like to fuck with them. But you, on the other hand, are nowhere near there. Okay? Y'all need to know this. And until they realize, okay, wait, the world is a fucking lie, how do I equip myself to be better prepared for whatever it is? First of all, sometimes a motherfucker gotta humble himself. Me reading Inventions, and I've been doing it for so fucking long, working at Thomas Edison Building, learning that he was a mentally ill motherfucker, his wife was a fucking dude, blah, 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 blah. That's part of all of it, he was a mulatto, just like fucking Helen, what you call it, the Theosophical Society, all those were mulattoes. Mixed, I hate that term, but yeah, it's the level y'all understand that, okay? It doesn't denote being Mexican, Chinese, with all this different fucking made up new ethnologies. Well, if you all come together, it doesn't matter. That's a weapon that creates further cataclysms and division. It's chaos. It has nothing to do with reality or truth. But nurturing you into further stupidity based on the glamorization of a worthless fucking people's existence. I'm not coming hard on my light-skinned brothers. I am saying based on Holly fucking weird. The purpose of what they did was to enamorate people with a false existence to make them think they stood over somebody when their whole existence is mute. It's moot and bullshit. And now motherfuckers running around thinking that's the better quality. The motherfuckers are monotone. They don't even have a dialect. That's taken from us. I asked y'all to research that. Nobody's researched shit. Otherwise, they'd be all over the fucking place. Hell, Google, YouTube, maybe people listening, they're doing something. Because, you know, people come over here, they grab something running, all right? I got associates saying, I remember back in middle school and high school, elementary, you used to get whooped and you mentioned the word tottery, but you never stopped. I said, you was the only one. Everybody just looked at you, you thought you were talking about some kind of popsicle or something. I'm a little kid looking at like a water puzzle, like I'm in awe. Look at this shit. Maybe those are the things that inspired me to want to invent, to draw, to study architecture, and travel. It's not the case for everybody. Now motherfuckers acting like they're finding out the information's always been here. And under all the destruction, and the written narratives, and the changing, and the dates, and the fake everything, to make one group believe that they ain't create shit. And they still only create fucking chaos except for those who walk out of it. Those are the ones that come back to the family. And they go, wait a minute. No. I'm gonna fucking learn a little more before I start spouting, popping off of my spout. Okay? Charles Johnson, what's up, beloved? Hey, Carlos. Well, my name is Chuck. Yeah, youngin', you're going. We're getting rid of all of them. All right. Ben J, what's going on? Boy. That's what the question was. I want to know, why are people still debating and arguing, motherfuckers who really don't know shit? Why are many of you, and you're going to look at this shit, still debating worthless motherfuckers? This is how bad it's gotten. They got motherfuckers dealing with some narcissistic, sick, mentally ill patient who has a Jewish owner that likes to fuck her, talking about becoming the fucking president. No, that's not going to happen. But everything, standing there with collard greens should be a slap in these dumb niggas' faces. Standing at the refrigerator with collard greens. And so she can turn around. They're so stupid, they're still listening. I'd be laughing at your fucking ass too, and you probably think that I'm laughing because they got y'all believing in this fucking liberal and conservative bullshit. Like make it make sense, please. And then Trump, who really wants to see the country better, who has been dragged through by these, and look, this is what, we got dumb niggas in Montclair, right? In New York. So liberal. In California. They going, oh, the felon. They've already removed all that goofy shit. He's not a fucking felon, you dumbasses. But on the other hand, they hidden Kamala Harris. This is the game I'm pointing out. They've hidden her federal charge and her drug, right? They've hidden it. They got y'all at each other with the dumbest shit. Trump just wants to make a better place. He's like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Hey, that nigga go to Germany if he wanted. But y'all have no clue about nothing because you're so fucking divided up on marginal lines where really both sides don't give a fuck about you. Because if the Republicans cared, they could have stopped everything that happened. Prove me wrong. And if the liberals so fucking smart, why is everything damn near 50 to 75% more than what it was when Trump was in office? I don't want to hear bullshit. Trump came in after Obama and brought all the gas down and the taxes changed. But these same motherfuckers that broke the fucking country trillions of dollars out but didn't take care of nothing here for you stupid ass niggas. Fuck the light skins and the Spanish motherfuckers in the Liberal Party. I'm asking you motherfucking niggas. Because on the conservative side, at least most of them are sitting to realize, well damn it, the Republicans could have done something. That's all walks. Seems like the liberal side, there's something in the water, the air, in those places that got y'all mind fucked. Oh, what it is, y'all want to be pleasured with the homosexual agenda and everything else. Y'all just want surface pleasures. Why the fuck are these worthless ass black women for the Liberal Party sitting there talking about the right woman? The right woman, reproductive service. Bitch, it ain't no fucking right for you to murder the existing child. And yes, up to fucking 40 and after months, and even crowning, they can go ahead and get rid of the fucking baby. I'm so tired of y'all listening to these fraternity, goofy, black, dumb bitches. Broads. Bitches. They're worthless. Let them go out there and look, let them go out. My comedy, y'all, is kicking in. Let them go out there and do that. And them niggas kicking and getting nut to butt on niggas. Let them go and do that dumb shit. That's about all they really good for. And look at this goofy ass nigga liberal nigga, right? Ex-army. Right, so let's talk about some of the things that happen. Turns around, this nigga got OnlyFans, but he runs around fucking all the niggas in there. All these motherfuckers, white, pale skin, Spanish, all these homosexuals. All he does is fuck them in the ass and get ran up in his ass. What in the fuck? That's what they're worried about? They're worried about that going away? We didn't put your ass in the limelight, dumbass. You want your ass in the limelight, motherfuckers. All the transgender motherfuckers making porn, jacking their dick. I want to be a woman, but at the same time, like, make it make fucking sense. How do I know? Motherfuckers all over X and TikTok. I mean, not TikTok, on Instagram. You can't help it. You mention this shit, then you get a motherfucking friend request. Who the fuck is this? So, you know, you check the account. Nigga block. What the fuck? This is the game they playing. Am I emboldened? Am I bothered by it? Hell no. I'm like, whoa. So this is how these motherfuckers listen, huh? They haven't even fixed this, cleaned the system up. It's that fucking perverted. Then you have people who tell their stories. I listen to people when they tell their stories. I like documentaries. All these little worthless, nasty ass nigga uncles and cousins. These fucktards out here have been to prison and everything else. Y'all ain't doing nothing to handle that, and that's on wall walks. That's whether it's you call yourself Latinx, Latino, Black, Asian, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Everything about everybody is about death without knowing life. If you're in that rush, motherfucker, why you wasting time here? Now, I ain't pushing for nothing. I ain't Jack the fucking board kid. But I'm going to look at things logistically with intelligence, which y'all supposed to be doing. Why the fuck are you wasting your fucking time? If you don't want to exist in your fucking sentient existence, be that immortal and be that with the family, regardless of what happened. If you don't really know how to want to move beyond that, We have no parlay. If you don't want to ascend and your place is to be in the grunge of the dirt, because that's all the fuck you know, then walk around and go get some plastic or some fucking porcelain fucking fangs with your fake shit, and mine's are real. Why don't you go and do that and exist in your fake occupation instead of illuminating yourself and being part of a truth of existence? Huh? Let me see if I can find one of my brothers from every record has been destroyed. Not one or fucking two. Or falsified. Every book has been rewritten. Every picture has been repainted. Why? They had to make everybody believe in these white supremacy, this white superiority bullshit that never existed, motherfucker. Beethoven, Bach, all of them were niggas. So shut the fuck up. Every statue and street and building has been renamed, and it's ongoing today. Every date has been altered. I mean, purely, history has fucking stopped. Let me look at my boy, Philip. Let me pull him up right quick. Hold on. Oh, no. Oh, poor Becca. I'm looking at a Pima Indian cat I know. Awesome. Good. Hold on. Okay, I'm not gonna read all that. Sage. Every res has that one white girl who keeps it real and lives the native way. Well, anyway, if you were truly autochthonous or indigenous to the land, crayon colors would have never became part of your existence. I don't give a fuck who you are, who you think you are. And I used to sit down with some of the Pima people and ask them, why are your eyes round? And I remember some of them saying how their father, because of the fear, who grew up in the 50s, would say there was a word being spread by their president, by the government, and they were supposed to turn their back on so-called New Age black people. And then they started mixing with Belskins, Mongolians. It still goes on today. I can't get into it no more than that. But when you have these conversations with individuals who know some truth, and a lot of you never really took the time to look at the pictures of your great relatives, and some of y'all, a lot of y'all should have those. And if you don't, have it, it's very understandable. Okay. That you need to know that you have family all over. You have family all over, and you need to make it your business to find out who those relatives are. And if you don't know how, find out where their family were, where they lived at. Most times you're going to find out that they were down south, Louisiana, Mississippi, all Alabama, all the way up, or even to Arkansas, Virginia, yeah, all over, man. It's and You have to start there. And another thing, which people have a hard time doing because of fake-ass religion, is walking the graves, the old grave sites. There's a map you can pull up. There's a map you can literally pull up that shows you the old black, that changes to the African slave fucking burial grounds. Bullshit. Look those up and make it your business, because they haven't been upkept. I used to take people to some of them, and there's like woods now. And you walk around and you see these old-ass tombstones from the Civil War era and even going back. Nothing but melanated brothers and sisters. Some of them, it don't even have their birthday, because they were old. This has the day they transcended. Nice to do that. In Jersey, I used to go all around. Hey man, look, I found another grave site. Where's it at? Well, it's not that far from Rosewood, man. Well, let's go and check it out. And we get together and we rent a little RV and shit, or Mark 11 van, you know. And we take the trip, take 5 days vacation, and we always kept 30 days, or some of us had 60 and 90 days. We had to sell back one or all of it, or take, 6 months or 1 month and sell back 2 months. We had so many vacations. What the fuck? And me and my brothers, it didn't matter who it was. It'd be like 10 of us and shit. And we're walking back, hiking and shit, And we find someone, hey, I got a tombstone. Holy shit. We run over there, and you're tripping over rocks, and got the brushes with, we're like, holy shit. Trees and fucking vines, and nothing saying anything. Like it's all totally obscurity. We found at least 20, man, when I was in my motherfucking 20s and 30s, because it was one thing to go out and find these. That's when I started reading about up to 27 of our cities under lakes are covered in landfills. The fuck were they trying to hide? Who did they murder in their sleep? What experiment went wrong with radiation? That ain't helping to nobody else here. Nobody. That's why Negroes have grown tired and they're ready to start fucking people up. And a lot of the people who run around the fake history have no idea that they're playing into a sick role. They knew that our people were going to wake the fuck up. As far as you know how it is when you're comfortable living a lie? There's no waking up. And when you do start to wake up, then you realize, it's hard to accept the role you may have played. But you need to. You need to see the role you played and go, what? Okay, I played a role. Now I've got to move forward. Most people don't want to do that. Why? It's easier to stay alive, but the problem is, now see, this is what they did. They say, okay, well, debunking religion means they don't have to worry. That's not how it works. They didn't, oh shit. They didn't create religion. They took stories, manufactured lies, and created a whole nother narrative. And because the majority of people are fucking stupid, I can't find it. They don't know. Now I love all my, I'm big about the word love, but that's the word y'all understand. Okay, the twins. I love all my native brothers and sisters, but I don't love nobody living a lie. You dig? All right, I'm going to find it later. Okay, oh, damn it. I was going to show you that things happen. And maybe I shouldn't do that on here. Things happen when you play in a field that you shouldn't be fucking around with. And some of you are playing in the field thinking you know what the fuck you're doing. I've asked numerous times, and I'm not asking again, sometimes you need to know when to bow out and move the fuck away, when you need to stop. Problem is, ignorance is bliss and supreme with the ignorant. So carry on. I don't even know what numbers are. If you want to run around in the fracas of your existence as if it's supposed to be plausible, if you want to argue with motherfuckers who are meaningless, if you want to sit there and debate with a motherfucker whose fractured ideology has nothing to do with truth, a golf clap. Have at it. Fucking whatever the fuck. But what is it solving? Because you're going to still utilize the sellouts, the worthless motherfuckers. I mean, look at Busta Rhymes. Like I said, a lot of us already knew. How do you think a motherfucker stays right there? But you look at Lord Jamar. He's telling you like everybody else, based on reality. While y'all motherfuckers are still living in la fucking land. If you go back and listen to the original rap songs, most of you motherfuckers don't even know how to search out the messages and hear what the fuck was happening or was said. Because your illusion is New York is this beautiful place. Man, when I was going there, it was bombed the fuck out. It looked like fucking Beirut. So shut the fuck up, you don't know shit. Alright? That war was brought against our people because we were still fighting the fuck back. Y'all have no fucking idea because you all move like a bunch of little fucking bitches. You little scary ass motherfuckers. And every time what they do is they create a war to create this fake ass narrative of these new age tough motherfuckers, not knowing the reality of the circumstances behind it. You see what I'm saying? Science does indicate that everything was irradiated at some point, yes. The realms rather than the figures. Yeah, but it's not for our ego. We're not fashion or something. The thing is, we've always attempted to get along with everybody. But fuck that. Stop attempting to get along with everybody. You ain't got to go out there and full feelings and emotions and all this hate. But you don't sit there have to fucking occupy their fake ass existence with fucking words and meaningless shit. Seems like you're still trying to prove something to yourself. If that's the case, get off the fucking ride. I told motherfuckers we created the original roller coaster. The motherfucker look at me laughing. I looked at him right now. You know, I get this look about me, and I'm like, okay, it probably is funny. I can agree. But can you tell me why you're laughing? Man, you crazy. I'm crazy. So you one of those motherfuckers who accept an enemy's narrative because you don't know the truth. So if you don't know the truth, you accept the enemy's narrative, it's funny. Actually, you should be laughing at yourself for even sitting there blinking the eye once when you should have blinked twice. And in between that motherfucking second blink, actually think of something worthwhile. And so I told them who invented the war, and it's still over there in Coney Island, electric. Been on it thousands of fucking times, getting whipped fucking lash. That motherfucker shake you out. And that's what he does. Oh. I said, everybody acts men. The so-called man is not supposed to act like some fucking woman. And then the woman is supposed to not act like what they think a woman acts like. A woman's a powerful creature. A man is nothing but pure strength. Well, ain't it funny how they broken away both of those? I know you got the little homos that sit there going, I'm strong. You're far from it. Everyone I know that was in the gym, they on some kind of testosterone and fucking dead ass. Steroids and shit. How can you respect that? You know what I mean? We got to come together or, oh, fuck it. Oh, well. You know what I'm saying? I like getting run. I don't give a fuck if that's the views. I get rid of all the dumb shit asking about stuff. Yeah, they can. It's the world. Yeah, and you know what? It's up for us to change it, man. It doesn't have to be. It really isn't. The world is actually pleasant and magnificent. They've done a lot of work destroying your world, people. And nobody can see it. They keep running with it. I can't believe people are arguing about Kamala without even knowing the history. She is to bring in the dead. Trump really wants, he's a business motherfucker. He wants to see the U.S. corporation let him do his menial business of so-called America back on top of everybody. It's not about making it better and stopping racism and all that. There's a difference. One is faster, the other one's slow. Kamala is fast. You should know that. Because when you got Biden in there, well, they put Biden in there. All right? And I looked at some of the videos showing some of these dumb Latinos and niggas. Well, they both niggas and me when you're fucking sitting there and you're hiding ballots based on fucking certain government officials who go in there and tell you what to do, and you're changing the fucking whole voting process that has nothing to do with America. And if you hate your government, you hate the country this much, and you're willing to do that to supply your own one fucking need when everybody has fucking needs, and that should be met by the very president and the Congress and the mayors and everybody. And if they're not meeting everybody's need, they need to be fucking removed. And that's the problem with big fucking government that's not supposed to exist, because this government is a fucking fraud, and all these motherfuckers who've been bought and paid for are weak son of a bitches, and you niggas don't even know. I don't care what color you are, you niggas don't know how to get your shit together. On my ancestral soil, my fucking Republic of Tartary, my motherfucking place where they don't want you to know about Atlantis, to be the Atlanteans that you say are fucking Judeans, and based on Isus, and you don't even know what the fuck that really means, because you don't know that you're the breath of life that you create and who you truly are. Now go argue that with the monkeys who've been reverse engineering your very existence, you stupid motherfuckers. Susan! Where's Snoozy? What? Baby girl Slaughter, thanks for the donation yesterday, hon. No, man, Cave, you were here for a short time. We're not here for a short time, beloved. You're here forever. It's eternal. Okay? You can believe in that church shit. It sounds like a preacher. And deacon, we're only here for a short time. Just look. Shit. There are things in this world you motherfuckers know nothing about. And if you are part of that and you know, then he should know who the fuck I am. If you don't, then your fucking existence is bullshit. Getting ready to we about to put on our upper armor and go for a walk. We're not gonna be kitted out. We keep our gun hidden, but we're gonna be walking around with our AR all over the fucking place. We're not auditors and shit, but we're just gonna get a nice little walk. Not too long. So I'm almost tempted to get my camel and put some electrolytes in that shit. Yeah, dog. But we're gonna do that later, bro. We're not gonna do it this morning, though. We're gonna run and get some water and make us a good breakfast and relax a little bit. You see, hey, see the videos, see the DVDs and shit. Yeah. You see, no, you see some of the shit I got. Some stuff ain't even open, bro. Yeah. And you see all these right here, because we get that projected with the sheet. I'm keeping them motherfuckers right there, cuz. See, some of the motherfuckers ain't even open, cuz. Yeah. All right, and I got some over there. I got some, so like $34 and $28 videos, man. I'm gonna let all that shit go on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, I was gonna say you ain't even never looked through them shits, yo. Come on, cuz. Anyway, let me read this right quick. My apologies, yo. It's gonna be out of the books, Psychic Self-Defense, and yeah, I said, man, donate, and then whatever you I'm gonna match it like I always do. And some of you still having a hard time. Y'all, are y'all pitching $1 that bad? Is it really that bad? Or is it that you have addictions, or you have something where you have to partake in something that you probably shouldn't be doing? Anyway, Psychic Self-Defense, Dion Fortune, quoted by Mark K. Greer. Okay? I'm going to read the next part of it. I know some of you, they use the word selfish. And a lot of, and those individuals, some of you just came out of religion. You don't get it. I'm not asking you to tithe. It would never be for this worthless dollar. But you put more meaning. See, this is what I'm talking about, your energy. You put more meaning in the fucking dollar than you do your existence. Otherwise, you wouldn't be so strapped, fucked up, and so tight. And I've showed you over and over and over that together we can accomplish a lot of things. But you don't want to move on it because you want that fiat to go completely to the enemy to be disrespectful to your 401k, which you probably don't have, to your Social Security, which you probably never received, and every other lie they've created while they're sending it over there for the war mechanism that the very CIA, these very fake-ass fucking government entities have created. But you're too cheap to give to your own little called chief, elder, and all this other shit that is meaningless to me. I said walk beside me, not walk in front of me, and I'm damn sure not walk behind me, and I'm damn sure not gonna, you're damn sure not gonna walk in front of me because I click your heels up. I said walk beside me, and you motherfuckers can't even do that. The ladies donate like crazy. There's a couple of brothers who've hit me off for these books, and they're magnificent. All right. Now I ordered 2 books. I'm supposed to have another one coming in. I was trying to get a second one on the where's it at? Where's that motherfucking book at, man? Was it upstairs I showed you? God damn it. I want y'all to see this book. It should be right there by the bed, right? Uh-huh. Yeah, the serpent, Yeah. I'm gonna show you this book. We'll go ahead and read this. And y'all act like I'm Umar Johnson. I'm not building no fucking school. So fuck. I tell you what. I told y'all what y'all can donate for. When we get down there, we want to add some more land while we can. If you want to donate, then we can set that to the side. See this book right here? I was tempted to get a second one. This story right here is a reinterpretation of my story. You got to remember that America has over 2,000, more than that, pyramids. While so-called Africa only has, over 2,000 pyramids, while Africa only has up to about 300. I told you one of the oldest pyramids is for the elite. And I was able to go to it right when the water filled back up over it. And that was in Ohio. But y'all think you know everything. I'm talking about oldest in all the Central South America, whatever the fuck you want to call it, for you round globe head motherfuckers. Up and down, north and south, don't know the truth because everything is backwards, reversed, upside down, inverted. This book right here, $30. $30 book. That means 15 from y'all collaborative, 15 directly from me. Anyway, let's go ahead and read this. Psychic self-defense. I think I heard somebody made a donation. Appreciate you. Send you some love back. I'll shout you out tomorrow or later on this afternoon. Nervous exhaustion and mental breakdown are the commoner results of astral attack among white people, or in Europe, at any rate. It is not often that an attacker is able to bring the attack to a conclusion in the death of the victim. There are, however, records of cases where the victim has died of pure fright. Facts. When I was studying medicine, I saw the books of some of the faces taken of pictures who died and was literally known of fright. It wasn't even the bombs tearing, the fright, the heart, everything stopping, frozen, literally sitting at the table, literally on the toilet, still like this. I'm saying there is stuff you have no idea about. Okay? Anyway, it is not often that an attacker is able to bring the attack to a conclusion in the death of the victim. There are, however, records of cases where the victim has died of pure fright. Now, Kipling's terrible story, The End of the Passage, gives an account of such an occurrence. Look it up. PDF, I think. The End of the Passage. But in addition to the purely subjective phenomena, they always say phenomena when they don't want you to know the truth. There will also be objective ones if the attack has any degree of concentration. Now, the phenomenon of repercussion is well known, and the phenomenon wherein that which befalls the subtle body is reflected in the dense body. Y'all see, y'all hear that? The phenomenon of repercussion is well known. You don't pay attention to what's being said, you skip over things. It's well known. Now, the phenomenon wherein that which befalls the subtle body is reflected in the dense body of existence, right? So that after an astral skirmish during sleep, who was that wrestled with God and he rent his hip? He wrestles with himself. Be a frightening thing. Bruises are found on the physical body, sometimes bruises of a definite pattern. I have seen the print of a goat's hoof and the ace of clubs marked upon the skin, as well-defined bruises passing from blue to yellow and dying away in the course of a few days, as bruises will. There have been people who went to sleep and rolled up with tire tracks going over their fucking legs, with thorns in their fucking back. The imprint of thorns, as if they were pulled out, saying, I was laying there and they were pulling the thorns out, and I woke up and their whole back is still, their t-shirt is red dot, and you look under it, it's fucking on the back. Somebody pulled the thorns out. Waking up! Evildoers are another manifestation of an astral attack. So supposing a creation based on an order of disorder. Chaos. Do y'all know what chaos is? It's Jannah. It's a living thing. The characteristic smell is of decomposing flesh. You ever walk somewhere, and for those who know what dead flesh smells like. You ever smelled that? You ever walked down the street and thought you smelled the shit like an outhouse and nobody decided to tear down and fill in? And it comes and goes capriciously. But while it is manifesting, there is no doubt whatever about it. And anyone who is present can smell it, whether they are psychic or not. I have also known, you manifest people. And I have also known a frightful stench. See, they got to use the word frightful. You paying attention to the words? There's nothing frightful about the stench. It's a stench. Frightful stench of drains arise when a ritual belonging to the element of earth was being incorrectly performed. Fucking with something you shouldn't. Another curious phenomenon is the precipitation of slime. I have not actually seen this myself, but I have first-hand information upon good authority of one such case. The marks are sometimes as if an army of slugs had been marching in ordered formation. Sometimes there is a broad smear of slime, and at others, distant footprints, often of gigantic size. Okay? And in the case to which I refer, of which I heard from an eyewitness, the marks were like the footprints of an elephant. Enormous tracks on the floor of the drawing room of a bungalow situated near the sea. And then you go into odd friends. I had this young female, right? She didn't believe in sex. She detested it. She didn't hate it. She just believed in a marrying thing, okay? Well, anyway, what's wrong with this pen, bro? No, sometimes. Is that one other pen over there, bro? This one's supposed to be right.
Highlighting. I like it.
Yeah, the highlighter's good, bro. Yeah. Oh, wait, I got this one here, man. This one. I don't know what's wrong with this one. Appreciate it, man. She was about 28 years old, deep into college. She didn't really talk to nobody or anything. She lived right on the borderline of Mount Vernon and Yonkers, but she always hung out in the Bronx. Real good young lady, real cool. She didn't hang out. I mean, she, school books, and she would always call me, Tony, and a few of us, my cousin Danny Ferrero from Costa Rica. He lived with me for a little while. And we go over there and visit. And one night she called me. It was about 7:30, 8 o'clock. Man, brother, I need your help. I said, what the fuck's wrong? She said, something ain't right. So I was like, all right, I'll be over there in like about 10 minutes to walk over there. So it's like, Charisma, I'll be back. I'm going to see so-and-so. I'm going to say her name. Let's call her Maria. All right. So I get over there. We're talking about the most wholesome young lady. Everybody, there were people outside Red. We don't know what happened. They said, even the cop who knew me. She's like, she wants to see you, man. So I go in and I said, what happened? You know, the door's locked. She got them good locks, y'all. House belonged to a mama and a papa, and her and two of her cousins lived there, females. They were scared shitless out by the EMT. And so I said, well, what the fuck's going on? I mean, with the cops, you know, I know them. She says, I gotta show you something. I was like, okay. I said, hey, look, she's gonna show me something. So she takes me into the room. And I'm like, what the fuck happened in here? So you talking about the poltergeist. She was being fucked left, right, upside down on the fucking roof. You could see the scuffle marks on the fucking roof. The cop didn't know what to fucking think about it. Scuffle marks on, she was asleep. You could see her fucking the scuffle marks on the fucking roof, yo. Not like scuffling. I said, what the fuck happened? The girls ran out the fucking house when they tried to open the door. I kept closing on them, but they could see her fucking dangling. So if you want to believe in your little fictional fucking world and your little fake ass supremacy of ethnology and all the other bullshit and all this I'm black and white and red and yellow and all this other fake history, and not understand that there's something deeper and that motherfucking division allows this shit to happen, then you stay in that fictional fucking world you are in. I'm gonna enjoy this shit in the end. Okay? And you motherfuckers, a lot of you get warnings all the time and you don't pay attention to it. You don't know how to stop existing in a lie and change the narrative and partake in something a little different. No, it's got to be feelings and emotions, copulation, and this, that, and sexual perversions. That's what they did in Germany, and Hitler stopped it. He won the war. And then our goofy ass came in with these Cabbage Patch fucking children who don't have a real history, and all these fake ass natives and all these other motherfuckers. And we went over there because of who we were with our strength, putting us on the front line, motherfuckers, which these fake fucking Jew fucks don't tell the truth about. The Zionists. All right? Man, those of us who actually know. Trying to eradicate us from the land when there's a world out there waiting to suck every last one of you dumb motherfuckers up. And I don't care if you, and you walk around with Omega Phi and Kappa, you don't even know what the fuck those mean. And in the world of illusion, they think they know. If you buying them books and you think that that sign means Omega, you have no fucking clue about nothing. You don't know shit. These dumb niggas don't even know what boule really means. And they just jump on shit because, look at me, I'm Shaq, and I get to go. But even he's scared. He's telling the story. I made the wrong decision. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. But he's in it now. Michael Jordan's punk ass is in it now. And they did it willfully, in ignorance. Instead of coming together, moving as fucking one. You motherfuckers ain't prepared for shit. Alright? Yeah, I'm gonna read you in the end, motherfucker. I'm gonna enjoy reading you and you. I'm gonna enjoy reading every one of you, dumb motherfuckers. And wait. If you only had a clue. They're so uncomfortable and scared that they gotta fucking do stupid shit like dark humor and like as if it's supposed to be meaningful. You come to the wrong fucking place. You need a hat. You need to get a brain. Fuck you mean you need a hat? Well, Cashapp, honey. Y'all didn't put the Cashapp in there for the brothers and sisters? What is wrong with y'all, man? Yeah, I just Brandon Doming. I'm gonna pronounce it right. Brandon Doming. I think I said that right. Grand day, beloved. How you doing? Wait, they're evolving us and going, yes, Fred Hinkle, yes. Are you part German, bro? Because you know, and on the side of my family, the German side of my family, Kaiser, what was it? Kaiser. I think we have Hinkles as well. So, yeah. Yeah, but I'm just doing my thing. But I'll blow you again. Well, I said, kiss our welcome. Where's Snoo Snoo? Did she come in? Hi. You know, we're pretty. I'm going to be high here in a little bit. Bit of Race TV. What's going on, beloved? How you doing, bro? I'm going to vote for the convicted convict in Orange. Yeah, it makes two of us if I do go vote. I thought Snoo Snoo was in here. Sorry, Chief, at my slave job. And let's, hey, Snoo, there she is. What's up, baby? Thank you for the cash. That's the Cashapp. Yeah, it's $ Indian Jim 1. $ first. Can you say hi to me? Yeah, hi. There you go. How are you? Some real shit going on, y'all. And I'm not here saying I don't want you thinking about it. That's the worst thing because you're gonna get energy. Hell, you might. You know, I was some cramps I had, right, and how I had to not think about it for the shit to go away. So we always believe physical is the answer. When my toes started pointing back at my motherfucking eyebrows, I was like, whoa, shin cramps worse than shin splints, bro. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. So anyway. Because if you walk on the balls of your feet and you haven't done it for like a month, when you do it again, you're going to get them. And you're going to need a diet high in greens and potassium. Because some motherfuckers, you're going to get like a fucking, it's going to look like a bicep. You know what I'm saying? It's going to look like a fucking bicep on the front of your goddamn shit. Trust me, I know. So I was like, oh, not this shit again. I was laughing because I don't care. I was like, oh, this motherfucker. I be wanting to tear my legs off and grow new ones right away, right? So I'm looking and I'm like, oh, fuck. But because you can feel your toes, even like if your leg's missing, you can still feel your toes, right? Because I'm telling you, you're more than what you think. It's just not the Rolodex. It's more than you can imagine. It went away. And my toes became relaxed. But the moment I had to go and tinkle, that motherfucker left the little pinky toe and that motherfucker tried to stand up like, hey, I was like, not today. And I just walked in the cling, climb my ass back on that bed, roll over, and I was out. Back to dream world. Yes, baby. And banana equals energy. Potassium is better received from fatty substances such as avocados, spinach, turnip greens, kale, if you poach it, tons of potassium, not just magnesium, and selenium, which your body requires to also allow the potassium to do its thing, and some sun fucking shine. Hey, Mr. Singh, been a minute. What's going on, beloved? Yeah, I got you, baby. But anyway, yeah, go ahead, man. Stop being so great, man. I don't care if it's $1, $2, if it's $3. That don't matter, man. But when I get down there, because like I said, I'll start getting my DVDs. I'm going to get the box out the shed. I'm going to pack that if you want to play the Xbox, play it. But I'm going to go ahead and pack it up. Put all that. I got an extra remote compared to the one that's in there, the games. I'm just going to take all that, set it to the side. Because like I said, I'm thinking about going. I told him, if the certain individual wants stuff, and I know how it is, and holidays, vacation and stuff, and some people picked up a couple of things. But I told him, it ain't going to be no, it's going to set it outside. I'm going to take a sledgehammer and an axe, and we're going to destroy all this new-ass furniture. It's meaningless to me. I'm going to cut all this up with my machetes and my Bowie knife, put it out there beside and in the dumpster. We don't give a fuck. When it's time to go, it's time to go. So they can play out all they want, and I'm going to Safeway now to let 2 of the ladies know, hey, look, if you don't want to come and get it, it's not going to be set on the curb. It's going to be destroyed, and you're fucking lost. And that's how I talk to people, man. You have to talk to people because you can't communicate with people who are not on the level of communication. What's that, a date?
Yeah.
You had to get away.
But they got that, shit.
Oh, yeah, that powder. Yeah. But, yeah, let me get another piece of this damn mango. Mango's a motherfucking joint, yo. I don't care what anybody says. But anyway, we're going to head out here, man. Grab some water and stuff. Come back. Make a fast breakfast. And Mm. Oh my God, man. Mangoes, man. Y'all don't know, bro. Shit. Mangoes are shit, y'all. Oh, we're gonna be dehydrating shit too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Easy to build, y'all. First thing we get down there is to dig it. But we're gonna make sure that we tarp up any 2x4s, 2x6s, 4x6s, any sheeting, corrugated steel, whatever we get all together. We're gonna get it together. If you really want to come to the land, you can get there now, set up your tent. You can get a hot stove for about $200-300 if you got it. We can help. And that way, because we're going to probably be down in the tents throughout the winter, and we'll build a little shed or something, because we can build that shit. They want to charge $5,000. You can build one for fucking like $1,000. Swinging some hammers, you know, measuring, blue chalk lining, and do what the fuck we're supposed to do. Greenhouse right off the back. Get some nice sized greenhouse. They can feed us, Ganja, the babies, and the mama. Build like a little outside sheet thing where watch movies and keep it covered and protected. Learn how to extract water from the air. With more people involved, we don't need to be looking at a fucking TV. We can make our own goddamn music and rehash old times and move forward. I'm not here to stop what the fuck they're doing. I'm here to see a few people come together and realize the world that existed and we exist in that world instead of being compliant in one that's not about you benefiting, living, surviving, or anything. And because you play with it, no, you're getting exactly what they've got to deliver to you. Not just confusion, but all the chaos that comes with it. Okay? That's the reality. And if anybody comes with some bad, ill shit, you'll be compost. Guaranteed. On our fucking land. Nobody owns it. You can't buy it. It ain't paid and bought for. I don't give a fuck who's ignorant and dumb. I go to Wild Week, right? I always pull that card out and it goes, oh shit, I know you. It just lets me through. Because I've sat out there and talked to her and she's like, oh, I didn't know that. And I'm like, yeah. Right there, I was swimming out to the other side and the boats and everything. And they were like, who the fuck is that swimming way out there? My buddy was like, you know, he was training to be a SEAL at one time. He can't swim. But, you know, the Good Old Boy Network, he was giving my story. Somebody served with me. He was giving my story. And they were like, huh, he's going to hit by one of them sea dudes or something. I just go under. I ain't give a fuck. I'm going to swim over there because it's my land. If I drown in this motherfucker so bad. Y'all got motherfuckers coming from Hindustan dropping their dead body ashes in it. So if I'm going to swim in this shit and Ganja ain't there to bless the waters, nigga, I'm going to fucking swim where the fuck I want to swim. Nah, man. He said, can he be in my diarrhea? You already about my diarrhea. You already in my shit stain. Ship containers costing a little over $5,000. Yo, excellent. That's some good on us. Imagine 20 of us together. Now we're building. We're just building substantial stuff, spending about $500 a month, getting, you know, a couple $100 in 2x4. It's kind of expensive right now. Doing some wood chopping and carving of ourselves, even learning how to make things with fucking bushes. Even tumbleweeds, you'd be surprised. And the red fucking clay. People always say, we got to get concrete. Get the strengthener, right? Which God, get certain rocks right around the stuff. You got this like sifting. And take that red clay. I know what I'm talking about. I made a stove on the res with that shit. And that motherfucker probably still standing, man. Put a block, like a what's called, when you put a hole in it and you put the hole in the side, called a rocket stove. I used to pop popcorn for the kids and everything. Put deer ribs to show them how to marinate the lamb. And mother's like, where did he learn this shit from? Okay? But some of y'all love being in your relationships of lies and shit. Instead of saying, hey, look, it's time to go. We got to vacate this shit. It's going to be underwater. I hit this YouTube channel up the other day. I went to hit him up last night. Well, I hit him up the other night.
Oh, yeah.
They're talking about Arizona having all these active volcanoes. This is nigga. Do you understand water moving at 25 fucking thousand feet per fucking second? Over fucking 5 to 10 miles high? No, those are not fucking goddamn volcanoes. Those are the cataclysms of what spewed up and allowed water from the deeper sources up on this motherfucker, and you could see it all amongst the mountains and everything. You still have these dumbass woods trying to tell a fake ass story, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna have to break it down and start letting people know. Go out there, goddamn it, and take you about 4 cherry bombs, put them in the ground and blow them up and tell me what you got. Now let's drop them on the ground, and if they don't have a heavy impact point, tell me what you got, a crater. Now, when it's pushed up but so high, that means something from the bottom. Just like they tried to make you think the bullet came from the back of Kennedy's head, when the bullet clearly came from the front and blew the side out. For anybody that knows how bullets and fucking, you know, that expansion happens, he was shot from the front. We all knew that. He wasn't shot from the side because it blew the top of his head off. God damn it, there are books you can see this shit. He was literally shot by that fake faggot punk Green in the front, who was a coward because he wouldn't have never done it, took the job. Blew his fucking, turned around while he was choking, hit him in the neck, and turned around again and hit him in the top of the head while he was coming forward. And there were other motherfucking ex-ODA, whatever the fuck you want to call them, Delta operators, or Spanish or whatever, who were out there, who were part of these societies who took, you know, he shot all around the motherfucker. He even hit somebody or something like that. Well, the Rockefeller babushka lady was standing there with a camera, smiling. Look at this, I'm right here. They knew not to hit her. Then when you go back and watch the video and you see the half tree and all that other shit. But yet you think this government's for you. Well, for some of you, it probably is. And I can dig it. But our people, we're not no fucking bunch of fucking pussies. And the fight's kind of coming back in them. And most of these motherfuckers aren't ready for that kind of fight. That's why they had to keep pushing all these new, and they're not new, weapons and shit. That shit's meaningless. So if you're still listening to a bunch of stupid ass, goofy ass OGs, Percy's and fucking shit like that, dumb motherfuckers, then you deserve exactly what the fuck you got coming. It ain't no peace. You dig? All you see right now is a black screen. The two-party system does exactly what it's supposed to do. Divide us all. Yes, delusion. Yes, Brian Gill. Yep. Zuri, what do you see? All you see is a black screen. What's going on, huh? What's going on? What's going on, fam?
Oh, she said you put out for 10 seconds.
Oh, I cut out for 10 seconds? Oh, okay, maybe they had to record it some more or something. I don't know. Whatever they doing, whatever. No, they had their warnings and shit and asked to fucking leave certain things alone to people, but you know, like I said, this is what absolute power, which is not absolute, absolution, is what it is. People are tired of the bullshit. And I see it. I don't give a fuck, like I stated. I think the shit is pretty fucking, it's pretty good. But not everybody's got to play a part in it. You can stay right where you at, do what the fuck you're doing. And we're not talking about, oh, save the world. No, I'm talking about a little community together, all that religious shit, allow a little planning to happen. And motherfuckers learn how to farm and how to be how they're supposed to be. Now, if you don't ascend, if you don't, I ain't talking about all of a sudden you're going to start walking through walls and shit, meld into the ground and fly up in the sky. Hey, man. The fuck I want that around me for? What I'm saying is your existence, which is not superficial. Okay? To be. some of these things I never want to say on here, I want to say in person, people. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Somebody got the little retard up out of here. Let him be a retard. You got to play a lot of places. They got actually this place called Retard Incorporated. Magnificent place. You'll love it. Cut for 10 seconds. Okay, Zuri, I got you. Appreciate it. Yeah, he just said that too. Yeah. Dakota Sharon, Dakota Firehole. Okay. Two-party system does exactly what it's supposed to do. Divide us all. Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what it was designed to do, beloved. All right, Brian Gill, exactly. Yeah, retarded corporation. There's a lot that they have. There's a few of them. They have seals and stamps and all kind of shit. There's a magnificent consortium of relative motherfucking quaint, like, speakeasies and shit. They even have places where you can get cotton candy and parks and shit. With, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Where the bolts are kind of loose and roller coasters with one motherfucking truck on it, a wheel. It's retarded incorporated, you know what I mean? So, yeah, y'all don't have to come over here. You can go over there and, you know what I'm saying, have a grand fucking time. Now, I have no issue with Jews. Y'all know that. That's a new made-up ideology and whatever the fuck. Brand fucking new. And but yet, that's the center point of identity theft and fake history. How did I learn that? I learned that from fucking Jews, okay? Don't come cursing at me. I learned that from them, motherfuckers. Go talk to the ones that's telling the truth, motherfuckers. Then they put me in direction, not just to my two uncles. They put me in a direction that says, you want to look at this red? Man, I started looking, what the fuck? And that's why I say with authority what the fuck I say. Hey, Daniel, what's going on? What's happening? Anyway, let us get out of here, man, because I'm a little hungry, man, and we got to have some agua and shit, at least for the moment. All right? And I'll see y'all later, man. Hey, Cash App's right there. It ain't going to hurt you. It ain't going to break you. It ain't going to change the taxes and the gas and everything else. It ain't going to stop the abundance, which is the second greatest level of fluid on Earth, which is oil. It ain't going to stop the fact that there's trillions and quadrillions tons of fresh water that ain't got to be fucked with all these chemicals that could give people thirst. It's like H3O in the fucking oceans that could have people well hydrated for the next fucking 3 fucking million years. And the fact that y'all still buy into these motherfucking monkeys fucking collusion? You can't make this shit up, man. Anyway, man, I appreciate y'all, and we're gonna sign out, and I'll see y'all here in a few hours, all right? Because after the next read, all right, we're gonna go out and get our evening. What's gonna be evening walk when it's a little cool and everything like that. Still sun up, but we're gonna push ourselves. We ain't gonna go crazy. We're just gonna get out there and walk. With that on one, we gotta go light the first time. You know, like 30-minute walk or whatever, all right? And Ganja, I know you walking with your plate, right? Your helmet and shit. It's important. I'm gonna have my back brace on too, so I'm not gonna be out there stupid. I'm gonna have one of my knee braces on. I'm not gonna be retarded. This is the build and this is the repair. This is not to motherfucking go out there saying, "Hey, look, I can push through it," and then when the shit happens, if it was to happen, I'm not giving that shit energy. I'm being an example, kind of. I don't want to be sitting there going, "Nigga, leg won't move, nigga. Can't stand up, back locked up." Tar Heel steak, baby. I know that's right. And you know what Tar Heel mean, right? Blackened foot. But that's a whole nother narrative. I know what they say as far as mud or the oil. And you got to remember the first... I know I'm getting to the history, man. I'm going to let that be. But yeah, awesome, brother. On the trail, barefoot. All right, man, be careful from them bullheads, nigga. We walked in here yesterday, both of us. My damn toe got to bouncing. I was like, I looked underneath because it don't bother me stepping on bullheads. I realized I had a bullhead, a sticky burr or something stuck on the bottom of my fucking foot. It hit perfect on the nerve. That shit was going. I was looking at it like, oh, what the fuck? I didn't even feel it. Oh, karate feet. Anyway, I pulled that bitch out and that motherfucker stopped moving. I was like, ooh, I was like, I gotta remember that spot. And I grabbed that and make a motherfucker toe go like, like, baby, hey, baby. Hey, Snow, check this out, man. What's up, man? Woo! Called togasm. Forget about it. Let me, bada boom, bada bang. Let me shut the fuck up and do my thing. Anyway. Anyway, let me get the fuck out of here. Let's see you guys. I'm fucking retarded. I might probably have to go to Retarded Incorporated. They taught us in school that Tar Heels come from North Carolina soldiers who supposedly fought like they had tar on their heels. It was like the Siksika. It was because of the Tar Heel, like Tar Baby and Tar Rabbit's black fucking feet. I'm just giving you a little tea. Most of my family came out of the Carolinas. They used to put stakes, the little stupid ass monkeys used to put nails and stakes where our troops would march, not knowing that they were big on that shit. So, yeah. Go on and get that tar niggas, put tracks and put stakes and some nails in it, slow them down. Oh, I know some shit. Blinked on my life. Anyway, I'm gonna see you guys in a few hours, but very good there. Very good, bro. I hope you had a little laugh. All right, let's go. We'll see y'all later. Man, I can laugh my ass off on this motherfucker.